Hey, Maskos, zanibambi sandla man son. Maskos. So many people that look up to you, including me. I'm your favorite fan, your number one supporter. So please just make sure that you continue with your beliefs and your encouraging words.
Oh, Tiko Wamsko. Oh. Everybody, my name is Nozibele Mayaba.
Hello everyone, my name is Sikhumbuzo Mayaba.
I have been in a relationship with Sikhumbuzo Mayaba for the last 6 years. We've been married for 2.
We met in 2016.
I took a flight from Port Elizabeth to Johannesburg. I had a conference.
And we were in the same flight.
He did look very handsome, okay? He had this white shirt with this really nice pants that really fit like perfectly with this belt.
It wasn't love at that time. It was just, looking at this pretty lady.
But we started talking, or should I say he started talking to me when we landed in Johannesburg.
From the word go, she was always herself, full of respect and humility. And
then I started engaging, and he asked me where I worked. I told him, I don't know why I did that.
So I asked for her number.
I said, nope, I'm not gonna give you my number, but you can give me your number.
She asked that I write it in a piece of paper, gave it to her.
And I thought, yeah, that will be it. I'll never see him again.
One thing that was in my mind, it's actually her name and her surname.
And then a week later, I was at work and I get a phone call from our receptionist.
But even then, the receptionist or the secretary to her office would say, take a message all the time.
I took the call and he said, hi, this is so-and-so. I didn't even remember his name. We met at the airport. I researched, where you work, and I'm really interested in the type of work that you do.
And that's how we started having direct conversations.
But I was not interested.
Because even then, when I had visited her, she refused to give me her number. All along, we were talking via email. She would respond as and when she likes.
My whole hesitation in starting a relationship was influenced obviously by my story and where I was at that particular time. So yeah, about a month after we were talking on email, I emailed him and I said, listen, I need to speak to you. I would like to meet you face to face. And he said, oh yeah, sure, I've been looking forward to this. Can we go for lunch? And I'm like, no. I would like somewhere private because I didn't know how he was going to react in public, okay?
That was the first time that we had sat down and had a conversation.
And I said, you know what? I'm not going to dilly-dally. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just going to say it straight up. I was diagnosed with HIV a couple of years ago, August of 2013. This was 2016. August of 2013, I was diagnosed with HIV. This is what happened. I was at work. A year before that, I was a virgin up until I decided to give myself to this person. Because I was a virgin and I knew my status, I assumed that, the other person is also quite safe. I was wrong because obviously now I found out that I was HIV positive.
It was an uncomfortable conversation on her side because she was under the impression that as soon as she tells me her status, I will disappear.
He wasn't shocked. He wasn't disappointed. He maintained the same facial expression from start to finish, as if it was someone that already knew what was going on, but he couldn't have because, as I said, it was someone like I've never met before.
Now I was just excited that finally this person that I've been chasing for so many weeks, she's sitting next to me.
Just as I was about to go, he said, would you still like to go out for lunch? And I was very hungry because that drained me. And I said, I would like to go out for lunch. And that will be it. That will be the start of our relationship.
One thing that I like the most is her warmth, her behavior, and her reasoning. A lot of things. She may be defensive now, but I know to days later, she's gonna think about that which we had spoken about, and in other words, the thought process is really good.
I just love how selfless he is and how he takes care of me. Like, he's genuinely a good person. And I think that's what always surprises me and makes me happy about with him. He's genuinely a good guy.
But things happened in 2017 and we kind of separated. But I wouldn't say it's a breakup. For about 2-3 months, and that's when I realized that, you know what, this is the person that I need in my life.
I think that one thing that the school has taught me is loving without any reservations and loving that person just as they are, and then just watch how that person will blossom. And he taught me to love him the same way, because obviously, as I've said, I'm very animated, I'm very dramatic, I'm loud, I'm a lot of things, and not at any point have I felt inadequate or I felt out of place. I felt I overwhelmed him. I felt any kind of way. Instead, he embraces that. He's just find some kind of how he embraces all of that, and you can see it's just something he gets excited about. And that's what love should be. Not changing anyone, but just loving that person as they are and just wanting the best for them, and just watch how that person will really just blossom into the best version of themselves.
I think love is such a great fertilizer.
Do you get what I mean?
Like, when you're taken care of and you're in a space of security.
How did you know that I was the one for you?
I don't know.
And you must start the day you were in dispatch. Check. Caring saying that, I can imagine you saying, I'm taking my suitcase here. I'll never look back.
Can I be very? And you tell them detail because I'm detect the answer.
No, it must not.
But you can't do that, Galok.
But I just want to know what was happening in your mind when you decided, you know what, this suitcase, it's now
okay,
going to...
Can I be very honest?
Yes.
So when I met to school, I was in a, what do you call, situation. It wasn't serious, okay? It was a situation. And then I met to school. I think the one thing that made me realize this is actually someone that I would love to get to know better and hopefully spend the rest of my life with. It's just how comfortable you made me feel. Like, I can't get over that. It's about how you made me feel. I wasn't out of place. I was still the same Nozi, but better. And I was like, this is actually someone I would love to build a future with. You nasty, okay? I can't deal with you. Do you believe in soulmates? Am I yours?
Yes.
No.
I got a car. Chongasan. You can't type, son. I got a car.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I soulmate.
Hello. Can I choose a man? I can't behave a camera.
What is more important? Yo, hey, I think I like this question. You? Sorry, guys. You? So, okay. So, what is more important, Kuwe? Sexual or emotional compatibility?
Sexual.
Kuwe?
Sexual.
When?
No, but you're asking me why you're telling Pendelana?
Huh?
Sexual. Why you Pendelana?
Sexual.
Yes.
Baby, if Melanie is on gate 3. One nigga 2. But the same Melanie, why?
Who are your robot, son? And your robot. I'm not a robot. I'm not a
But you know, some separatory, so that, you know.
I know what you important to you. Sexual. Masidi sabai tu again.
Gaja no eno san female.
You want to ask for something?
Kusan owishake.
Okay, some wish. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's go continue.
All right.
Sure. What healthy habits would you like us to adopt as a couple?
You guys were already eating agriculture there at home. So I don't know what, I mean, no, honestly, I know. We eat well,
We save,
exercise,
like financially as
we
well.
save, what else?
Maybe we could reduce like our time watching it TV.
Yeah, now we are talking, not our time. Honestly, yeah.
No, but then
no.
too, because you have your time as well, Kativ.
Nah, it's only sport.
School?
Baby, we are Yasmos, nasi sport in the
But then take it cash. Take it cash.
Kaloku sport. It's
know
like keep here, go dot. What is something that you wish I was better at?
Dancing.
You forget.
Without
not in this current
without
life.
any without missing any heartbeats. A lot of things.
But I try sometimes, yes.
Nope. Humor, so many different things, but dancing is now one of them. If you could go back in time and do something different in our relationship, what would it be? I know. What would you do differently if you could go back?
You.
The proposal.
I'm not proposing.
You could do it differently.
No. The proposal will still stay the same. No.
Why would it stay the same and put a ring on a drawer and not actually tell me my face?
But I think that's the most romantic way of proposing.
I want it like in the movies. Okay?
Hi guys, I don't know. Let's ask you this question.
I would have been more nice Mhlambi when we first met. If I had taken the time.
But again, I know.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, because I was minding my own business. But now, knowing what I
wouldn't
know,
have the same respect that I have now for you.
Really?
Had you immediately.
Oh.
Imagine us in Johannesburg for a week, and you were in Johannesburg for a week.
Okay, I understand. Okay, Chum, I understand. So that was good, innit?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, you go.
How has our relationship changed for you for the better?
I don't know. Since we got married, I don't know, there was just some kind of a shift for us for the better. Like if you see the last 2 years, almost 3 years we've been married, like we've just been better in terms of our work, in terms of the things that we do. Everything has just gotten better. I don't know whether it was a switch in marriage or us staying together or anything like that, but I've just been amazed about how marriage has literally made us better people, and individually, but also as a couple. Yeah.
Without encouraging fat and set, or dating for a long time before marriage, but I think the fact that we had plenty of time prior to us getting married, it wasn't a big transition. So we stayed the same. The only thing we changed was the status. Otherwise, how we met and how we are now is still the same.
What is the greatest thing we have overcome as a couple? Oh my word, there's so many.
The greatest thing, I think the first hurdle for you, it was to tell the family that you HIV positive.
Yeah.
And that one has actually circled right across both families.
Yeah.
That's the second one.
No, I
second biggest project is just in the merger of
the two families,
making sure that there's clear understanding.
And now navigating our blended family. Yeah, I think that's it.
This one says it's an instruction
that
I must face you and look at you in the eye. Imagine. But at least your Mashias are much better than they were. So I'll look at it.
I did a very good job with
and say some encouraging words.
Oh, hey, Jesus.
Hey, Maskos, Maskos. So many people that look up to you, including me. I'm your favorite fan, your number one supporter. So please just make sure that you continue with your beliefs and your encouraging words.
Oh, Tiko Wamsko. Oh.
Sanitizer.
Can someone come down?
3, 2, 1.
The greatest commandment that was given to her husband is, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church. I often meditate on this word because of the responsibility it carries. How can one measure up to Christ's love? I finally figured out it is through actions, your actions. Thank you for showing me Christ-like love. Thank you for opening up your heart and allowing me to find a safe home. I know I am safe with you, Sco. Physically, emotionally, intellectually, I'm safe. Among the many things I'm thankful for about you is for loving me for me. Thank you for making me laugh from the pit of my stomach. Thank you for always wanting the best of me. Thank you for believing in me when I have trouble seeing the best in me. School, you get excited, okay? Even with things that I see as small. It's not marriage that I get excited about, but it's the thought of doing this life thing with you. That was the best decision. That was the best decision I ever made for myself. And because of that, I continue to promise to be your biggest cheerleader. I promise to be at every running race and Ironman championship. I'll be there, babe. With my big-ass poster and pom-poms on each hand, cheering you on as you jump that finish line. Thank you for giving me the best 6 years of my life. I look forward to the next 30 years together, babe. Who is on your dick?
Nozi, molo etinzwakazi. Molo starala sam. When we met, my heart was full of bruises, indirectly and directly caused by myself. Your presence made sure that all that had caused the confusion, less hopes, and as well as doubts, slowly fades away. And I'm grateful for that. I love you with my scores. Not because of how things are, but because of who you are. The who you are makes loving you so much easier, such that had tables been turned, in other words, I become your wife, it would be much easier for me to submit. You don't only pray for things to happen, but you make sure that you take a stand. You make things happen. Kosuwetu osoloko ubhinqile phezulu. Ezo zithende ezikhulu azizenzekalanga, but it's because of the journey that you walk daily. May you grow and never go weary. May your good Lord continue to cover you ngempiko zakhe. Siyabulela wethu ngoba ke ude wakwazi nokwenza amashiya. Shia, it's not like distant cousins. Gaske, the carbon dioxide in your bums also be reduced. Inkosi.
I can't with you. That's true. I love you.
Ngamsa xa ubona abantu afuna ngamsa xa afuna ngamsa xa soyebhedini.
But honestly, school like if you get this a kiss.
Indon, anizoba red.
I saw the ear jump.
Are you his lipstick too randle?
Yeah, dick.
Isaac. Thank you for watching today's episode of Defining Love with me, Sikhumbuzo Mayaba, and my wife, Nozibele Mayaba.
Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. On YouTube, it's Nozibele Kamgana. On Instagram and on Twitter, it's at Nozi Kamgana. On Facebook,
it's Nozibele Mayaba.
And don't forget to check out our curated playlist in the description box.
My wife has written 2 books. One is I Am Still Zuri. The other one is I Am Still Me. My wife, guys, is an author. So when you look at me, you must just know that, I am with the proper wife, not just the wife.
When you need to chill. If you would like to order, I am still Zuri and I am still me. Please follow me on all my social media platforms and you're going to get links on how to order your book. And then please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us.
Cheerio.
Complete the following sentence. Nozi, I love you because.
Jeez. I'll cooperate. Do you think the question was? She's freaking one. I know.
It's cool. Thank you for the best 6 years of my life. And the one thing I really enjoy is our farting competitions. They're the best thing on this entire earth.
Handwriting.
What is something that you found challenging to accept about me?
Hi guys, it's but you are. You are no baby. Okay.
Yes. Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. As long as we stand, as long as by me.
Akubona wena nosuthanda kakhulu ukutya uthi ndimlutyebileyo wasusa kanti kuwe ndiphekelayo ngalo lonke ixesha jonga ngoku sizothenga ukutya ngalo lonke ixesha ngalo lonke ixesha uyandityebisa jonga isisu sam ujonga iziphika zam andikwazi nokuluza weight stand man khandinyamezele mani okwangoku noba ndiyarhona noba ndityebile uyandibona man ndiyehank man uyandibona man ndiyitheko man andina-44 ndina-31 uyandibona ndijo stand by me ndiyaxelela sana man stand by me as is Lord stand by me